Optimize Flows is service delivery software for a specific operational decision. Recommends process flow optimizations to reduce cycle times and improve service delivery efficiency. This video explains what the tool does, why the workflow matters, and how the output becomes useful decision evidence. The problem is that service delivery teams often manage this workflow with scattered inputs, inconsistent review rules, and manual interpretation. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Optimize Flows narrows that process into a repeatable model so teams can compare cases without rebuilding the logic each time. Optimize Flows starts with a defined input contract. Typical inputs include number of process stages, processing rates per stage, server count per stage, average arrival rate, and average handoff time. Keeping these fields explicit reduces ambiguity and makes every run easier to audit. The workflow then applies parse the comma-separated processing rates and server counts to compute the capacity for each stage as the product of processing rate and server count. Identify the bottleneck stage by finding the stage with the minimum capacity. In case of ties, select the earliest stage. Calculate the theoretical maximum throughput as the minimum capacity among all stages, which limits the overall system throughput. Adjust the theoretical throughput to account for rework by reducing it based on the average rework rate percentage. And compute the average cycle time per request by considering the number of stages, the difference between effective capacity and arrival rate, and handoff delays converted to hours. This keeps the process deterministic, reviewable, and aligned with how service delivery teams actually make decisions. Optimize Flows returns structured outputs such as theoretical throughput, effective capacity, average cycle time, recommended WIP limit, and capacity utilization. These outputs are designed to support review, reporting, comparison, and follow-up actions. The value of Optimize Flows is not just automation. It is a controlled way to turn repeated service delivery work into a documented business process with clear inputs, transparent logic, and reusable outputs.